Hi guys, I have decided to remake this video in a better quality because the audio wasn't very good, and also I have added some more information so it's clear. And so this is the chart on a weekly, okay, from of Bitcoin since the beginning of time, or at least since the beginning of times that I think is valuable, because if you go too early, there wasn't really a market. So I've started from July 4th. Okay, that's this Bitcoin halving. So the red lines are Bitcoin halving, and the black lines are the peak after the halving, and then the following line is in green is the drop after. Okay, so historically it has performed in a very similar way. Now, I'm not gonna go into too much details how I worked the cycle and so on, because that's not the purpose of this video. But from the first halving that I took in consideration, there was 75 bars, and then we have after the peak there is a massive drop, and we entered. That was in here. This line, this space is the bull market. This space is the bear market, which is shorter and steeper. And then we reach a bottom. So those, they have happened in a very similar way. So and then we start again from the bottom. The bottom there is a set time, and which is in the region of 1 year. So here we're talking about from the 11th of December was the peak to the 10th of December. So very close to a year. From the 4th of July to the 11th of December. This one I didn't use time. I used space bars. Okay, and then same thing here. So then we have from the bottom. Then we know the bottom. Then we know the halving, and from the halving. Basically from the bottom there is usually some ups and down, and then we are entered from this bottom. So here is the halving, and then we know the time, we know the space is 75 bars to go to the peak. From the peak to the bottom is approximately 1 year, in this case 1 year minus 1 day. Then we enter a phase of sideways or small pumps, which is irrelevant to us. And then because if you enter here, then is upward. If you face it, like you enter in 2018 and you exit on 2021, that's the aim. And then when we arrive at the halving, we know that what is gonna happen. So going back to where we are now, if everything is equal, okay, we are here. Okay, we are here, which is the equivalent of here. Okay, so we can expect there can be, if everything is repeated, a drop, even a quite considerable drop, because here Bitcoin was at 10,164, and it dropped quite considerably to of nearly 50% to 5.3. So in this phase where we are now, if everything is equal, we can still have a massive drop, which should last. That should be completely cancelled when there is the Bitcoin halving in here. So in here we enter a small period of sideways, and then boom. If Bitcoin halving repeats and we get into a bull market which lasts up to the 20th of October 2025, and we catch the peak, that is the ultimate aim of this video. This video will be worth gold. So I can guarantee you, as no one can, that this is the actual cycle, but I think is very probable from my analysis. I will be cautious of this video, but I will keep the date in mind, because I mean I wouldn't trade myself based on this video, because it hasn't been tested enough time, and the fact that it has happened accurately in the past doesn't mean that will happen accurately in the future. So I will keep those in mind very much, and if something considerable happens, yeah, yeah, there should be a small period of sideways and then slowly up. But here, if something happens at the peak when it's scheduled to be the 20th October 2025, I will keep a reminder. I will stop sleeping and I will keep an eye on it, and I will be ready to pull the trigger. I hope this helps, and have a good